Right, it's called Runcorn Ferry, or twopence per person per trip. Actually, I thought of this recently because there was a news item about there's some toll bridge near, which is, I think, the toll something like 10pence or 12pence. And there's this massive, everybody goes that way because it's so cheap. And the people who live near it are just completely blocked in their houses because there's this traffic jam outside their houses all the time. They can't get anywhere. They go and put 20 quid into the bridge and say let them through, because it's totally primitive. They have to stop, hand over their 10pence or 12pence and get knowledge. And
it's a plain, that bridge.
I've never been there. Anyway, this is on the banks of the Mersey, over on Cheshire side, lies Runcorn, that's best known to fame by a transporter bridge that takes folks over its stream or brings them back across the same. In days afore transporter bridge were put up, a ferry boat lay in the slip, and old Ted, the boatman, would row folks across at per twopence per person per trip. Now Runcorn lay over on one side of the stream, a witness on t'other side stood, and as nobody wanted to go to either place, well, trade wasn't any too good. But one evening, to Ted's superlative surprise, 3 customers came into view, a Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom it were, and Albert, their little son too. How much for 3? Mr. Ramsbottom asked, as his hand to his pocket did dip. Ted said, same for 3 as it would be for 1, per twopence per person per trip. You're not charging twopence for that, little lad, said Mother, her eyes flashing wild. Per twopence per person per trip, answered Ted. Per woman, per man, or per child? 5pence for 3, that's most that I'll pay, said Father. Don't waste time in talk. Per twopence per person per trip, answered Ted. And them as can't pay has to walk. We can walk and all, said Father. Come, Mother, it's none too deep, and weather's quite mild. So into the water the 3 of them stepped, the father, the mother, the child. The further they paddled, the deeper it got, but they wouldn't give in once begun. In the spirit that's made Lancashire what she is, they'd sooner be drowned than done. Very soon the old people were up to their necks, and the little lad were clean out of sight. Said Father, where's Albert? Mother replied, I've got hold of his hand, he's all right. But just at that moment, Pa got an idea, and floundering back to old Ted, he said, we walk that way, come, take us the rest for our price, that's a penny a head. But Ted wasn't standing for none of that here, and making an obstinate tip. Per twopence, per person, per trip, Ted replied. Per trip, or per part of per trip? All right then, said Father, let me tack the boat, and I'll pick the others halfway, and row them across, and bring the boat back. And threepence in bargain I'll pay. 'Twere money for nothing, Ted answered. Right-o, and Father got hold of the sculls. With a sharp end at boat towards middle of stream, he were there in a couple of pulls. He got Mother out. It were rather a job. With the water she weighed 1/2 a ton. Then pushing the oar down the side of the boat, started fishing around for his son. When poor little Albert came up to the top, his collar was soggy and limp. And with holding his breath at the bottom so long, his face was red as a shrimp. Pa took them across, and he brought the boat back. And he said to old Ted, on the slip, will you row me across by myself? Ted said, aye, at per twopence, per person, per trip. When they got to the side, Father laughed, fit to burst. He got the best of the bargain, you see. He'd worked it all out, and he got his own way, and he'd paid no but 5pence for 3.